The 2026 Honda CR-V continues one of America's most trusted SUV legacies, and instead of chasing trends, Honda doubles down on what families really want: practicality, comfort, and efficiency. With smart tech upgrades, hybrid efficiency, and a rugged new trail sport option, the latest CR-V aims to stay at the top of the compact SUV segment. Let's dive into what makes the 2026 CR-V a smart choice for everyday drivers. Under the hood, Honda keeps things familiar but refined. The standard 1.5-liter turbocharged four-cylinder delivers 190 horsepower and 179 pound-feet of torque, tuned for smooth, predictable power. For drivers prioritizing fuel efficiency, the available hybrid powertrain pairs a 2-liter engine with electric motors for a combined 204 horsepower and impressive fuel economy, and up to around 40 miles per gallon combined on FWD trims. It's not built to be a performance SUV. It's engineered to feel balanced, quiet, and confident, whether you're commuting, road tripping, or handling daily family duty. Before we go further, if you enjoy detailed breakdowns of upcoming smart and efficient vehicles, make sure to hit subscribe so you never miss a video from tomorrow's garage. For 2026, the CR-V also gets subtle exterior refinements. The proportions stay bold and athletic, but Honda sharpens a few styling lines and expands rugged appeal with the new Trail Sport trim. This variant brings tougher looks, off-road-inspired details, and Honda's confidence-boosting AWD system for drivers who want capability without sacrificing comfort. Inside is where everyday value really shines. Honda equips the 2026 CR-V with a standard 9-inch touchscreen, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and available 10-inch digital instrument cluster on higher trims. Wireless charging, premium materials, and a cabin layout designed around driver focus give the CR-V a modern yet practical feel. Cargo space remains one of the strongest points, with nearly 40 cubic feet behind the second row, making it one of the roomiest compact SUVs in its class. Whether it's luggage, groceries, or sports gear, the CR-V handles daily life without compromise. And as expected from Honda, safety is top tier. Honda Sensing comes standard, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, collision mitigation braking, and more. Confidence isn't optional. It's built in. Pricing varies by trim, but expect the 2026 CR-V lineup to start in the low $30,000 range, with hybrid and higher trims reaching the mid to upper $30,000. For that price, you get proven reliability, strong resale value, and a polished drive experience that feels a step above many rivals. If you're finding this breakdown helpful, drop a like. It helps support the channel so we can keep bringing detailed and honest car reviews to you. In summary, the 2026 Honda CR-V isn't trying to reinvent the wheel. It's refining what already works. Comfort, practicality, upgraded tech, and fuel-efficient performance make it a dependable pick for families and commuters who want the right blend of value and versatility. The 2026 Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid. It's not just another compact crossover. It's Toyota's smart blend of reliability, space, and next-gen hybrid tech, all wrapped in a design that finally looks as modern as it drives. Let's be honest, most people don't buy the Corolla Cross for thrill rides. They buy it for peace of mind, comfort, and fuel economy. But this new 2026 model? It brings just enough updates to make it worth a serious look if you're shopping for an everyday SUV that actually makes sense. Under the hood, the Corolla Cross Hybrid keeps Toyota's proven 2-liter, 4-cylinder engine paired with 3 electric motors. Together they push out a solid 196 horsepower, which means this thing isn't just sipping fuel, it actually moves. 0 to 60 comes in about 7.3 seconds, noticeably quicker than the gas-only model. And speaking of efficiency, this crossover still nails it. You're looking at around 42 miles per gallon combined, which means fewer stops at the pump and more time doing literally anything else. Before we go deeper, if you're into detailed reviews of upcoming rides and new-gen tech, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next breakdown on the latest hybrids hitting US roads. Now let's talk design. For 2026, Toyota cleaned things up. The front grille now matches the body color. The bumper's reshaped for a smoother look, and the top trims get new 18-inch wheels that actually give this compact SUV some presence. And that cavalry blue with the black roof? Total head-turner. Inside, Toyota took the keep it simple approach and made it smarter. A 10.5-inch infotainment screen dominates the dash, backed by a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster on higher trims. The system's quick, intuitive, and yes, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are both wireless. Comfort also gets a big upgrade. The XSE trim adds heated front seats, synthetic leather, and a heated steering wheel. Perfect if you live somewhere cold. Cargo space lands at around 22 cubic feet, so it's still way more practical than the Corolla sedan or hatchback. Safety. Toyota's got you covered. Every model includes all-wheel drive, plus features like blind spot monitoring, lane keeping assist, and adaptive cruise control. Basically, it's ready for whatever your weekday commute or weekend road trip throws at it. If you're wondering about price, the 2026 Corolla Cross Hybrid is expected to start around $30,000, with fully loaded trims reaching about $34,000. Considering what you get, all-wheel drive, tech upgrades, hybrid power, and Toyota's bulletproof reliability, it's still one of the smartest value plays in the compact SUV game. By the way, if you're digging this breakdown so far, drop a like. It helps us keep bringing you honest, no fluff car reviews every week. To wrap it up, the 2026 Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid isn't trying to blow your mind with performance. It's designed to make your life easier, your drive smoother, and your wallet a little happier. And in a market filled with flashy crossovers, that's exactly what makes it stand out.
Genesis GV90. Just the name sounds big, doesn't it? But wait till you hear what this thing is all about. Imagine a luxury SUV that doesn't just rival the big European names. It might actually outclass them. The GV90 isn't just Genesis's next SUV, it's their statement piece, their "we've arrived" moment. And trust me, what Genesis is planning for 2026 is going to turn a lot of heads. So buckle up, because we're diving deep into the upcoming 2026 Genesis GV90. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why this could be the most talked about luxury SUV of the decade. All right, let's start with the first thing everyone's going to notice: the design. Genesis has been killing it lately with their styling. The GV70 and GV80 already proved they can blend elegance with power, but the GV90? It's on another level. Think of the GV90 as the SUV version of a luxury yacht. Bold, smooth, and confident. From the spy shots and early concept teasers, you can see those signature split headlights stretching across a wide, sculpted front end. The proportions are big. It's meant to go toe-to-toe with the likes of the BMW X7, the Mercedes GLS, and even the Range Rover. But Genesis adds its own twist. Sleek lines, a floating roof effect, and that minimalist Korean luxury design language that just feels calm, sophisticated. You look at it and think, yeah, this is the future. Now, under the hood, or maybe we should say, under the floor, because Genesis is stepping fully into the electric era with this one. The GV90 is expected to be built on Hyundai Motor Group's new EV platform, the same architecture used for the Ioniq 7 and Kia EV9. But this isn't just a rebadged EV. Genesis is going full luxury here. Dual motor setup, all-wheel drive, and likely a range that pushes close to 300 miles, if not more. There are even whispers of a hybrid variant for some markets, but for the US, all signs point to fully electric. And if you've driven a Genesis before, you know they don't do average. We're talking instant torque, buttery smooth power delivery, and a ride that makes you forget you're moving 2+ tons of SUV. What's really interesting is how Genesis might tune the GV90. The brand has hinted at off-road capabilities, not hardcore rock crawling, but enough to give it that rugged luxury vibe. Think adjustable air suspension, multiple drive modes, and possibly even a terrain assist system that automatically adjusts traction for snow, gravel, or sand. It's the kind of feature that makes this thing equally comfortable pulling up to a 5-star hotel and a mountain lodge. But luxury isn't just about how it drives. It's about how it feels inside. And this, honestly, is where Genesis has been dominating lately. If you've seen the GV80 interior, you already know how next level they are with materials and design. The GV90? It's expected to go even further. Picture a minimalist cabin bathed in ambient lighting, with a full-width digital display that merges the instrument cluster and infotainment into one seamless curved screen. Think of those ultra-thin vents, soft Napa leather everywhere, and handcrafted details inspired by Korean architecture. Oh, and word is, it might feature coach doors like Rolls-Royce. Yeah, you heard that right. Rear doors that open backward for that dramatic grand entrance look. It's not confirmed yet, but Genesis teased that feature in their Neolun concept, and the GV90 is based heavily on that design. Seating will likely be ultra-plush, with massage, heating, cooling, the full suite. And since it's a large 3-row SUV, expect it to pamper all passengers, not just the front ones. The second-row captain's chairs might even recline business-class style. Combine that with whisper-quiet electric operation and a panoramic glass roof, and this thing becomes less of an SUV and more of a luxury lounge on wheels. Let's talk about tech for a second. Genesis doesn't just add tech. They integrate it beautifully. Expect next-generation driver assistance features, nearly hands-free highway driving, automated parking, and a new AI-based system that learns your habits. Maybe you like the seat adjusted just a little higher in the morning drive, or your favorite playlist when you start the car. The GV90 could actually start predicting that. It's like having a digital butler that knows your every preference. Now, let's talk money. Because luxury always comes at a price. While Genesis hasn't officially announced pricing yet, early estimates suggest the GV90 could start around $90,000 to $100,000. That puts it in the same league as the BMW iX and Mercedes EQE SUV. But here's the kicker. Genesis tends to over-deliver for less. You're getting flagship-level luxury and design for a fraction of what European brands charge. That value-to-luxury ratio has been Genesis's secret weapon since day one. And if you're wondering how this stacks up against previous Genesis models, think of it as a big leap forward. The GV70 was sporty, the GV80 was elegant, but the GV90? It's Genesis saying, we can build a true flagship. It's not just an upgrade, it's a statement of intent. This is the car that's meant to sit at the top of the Genesis lineup, the one that defines what the brand stands. For in this new electric age, there's also something special about how Genesis designs their cars with that quiet confidence. They don't scream for attention like some luxury brands. They whisper, but everyone listens. The GV90 fits perfectly into that idea. It's big, bold, and beautiful, yet subtle enough to feel timeless. The kind of SUV that will still look fresh 10 years from now. So, what does this all mean? It means Genesis is no longer the underdog. They've gone from the new luxury brand to a serious competitor for the biggest names in the business. The GV90 could easily be the car that cements Genesis as a top-tier luxury brand in America. And honestly, I can't wait to see it on the road. That moment when someone pulls up in a GV90, and you just know they've made a smart choice. Because this SUV isn't just about showing off, it's about experiencing luxury in a smarter, more modern way. So yeah, the 2026 Genesis GV90 isn't just another luxury SUV, it's the future of luxury done differently. Electric, elegant, and effortlessly cool. And when it officially launches, it might just change how we think about high-end SUVs forever. If you're as hyped about this as I am, hit that like button, subscribe for more upcoming car news, and let me know in the comments. Would you pick the GV90 over a BMW or Mercedes? Or are you waiting to see what Genesis has up its sleeve next? Either way, the luxury game is about to get very interesting. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.